Bill's built in a few lumps and bumps, of course, on the green, so that you have to know the breaks. And that's what makes it fun when we're having games out here with people, is I know the breaks and they don't. But it's really a good green. It's not totally flat. Well, for the 3 years it's weathered very well. We have a very wet backyard here, and it's weathered very well, and you're able to clean it up very quickly. But it is weathered well, and as you can see by the pictures, it looks good. Bill did all of the landscaping that wasn't here, and took out the turf, or took out the old grass. We put in the artificial turf, and we have grass down the side of the house, both sides of the house. And Bill was very instrumental in designing the area around the green. Well, the landscape installation, other than the practicability about having your own green, is the beauty of it year-round. This is my second installation of artificial turf, and I have it around the house, and it has given me lots of time to go and practice my game of golf, and generally go away without worrying about whether the grass is cut or not. So I recommend artificial turf. I chose 19th hole as the installer of my green, and it was 3 years ago, and it's been standing up very well. I would work with Bill again and again, and this is my second installation. So I did have Bill back because I trust him, and I left him to do this installation while I was in Palm Springs. So when I came back, it was completed on time and on budget.
Yeah, this green definitely has helped my short game. To play it and see some of the breaks and the difficulty level out here, and to take it to a nice flat surface on a good quality golf course, there's definitely improvements noticed from having this to use on my spare time on weekends, and improving my game is definitely what it's all about. I would describe it if you had a step meter rating on it. It's very, very difficult. There's good breaks, but it's held up well. Like the undulations that are there are the same ones from 8 years ago. Well, Bill says it's the best you can get out of the States, sort of from the Augusta, Georgia area, and he's told me from the moment I met him that I was going to be good to go for 10 years. Bill did the whole yard, and to tie it all together, you know, the plants, if you see some of the shots from 7 or 8 years ago and the size of the plants and how they've grown and matured, and it's all filled in, almost like he had a master plan of what it's going to look like 10 years later. So I really like the whole, how he tied it all in, and you know, the pathways, he built them all, and he just did a beautiful job, and to see it grow and mature and just get better looking each year has been very enjoyable. I love sitting on my balcony and hearing the lawnmowers around the cul-de-sac, and seems like only when I want to I pull out the broom, which is maybe for a special occasion. Other than that, it usually looks pretty good. People driving by, it always looks pretty tiddly. Big windstorm, you might want to do it, but other than that, there's almost no maintenance compared to, you know, weeding and costs of fertilizers and all the time and labor when you should be sitting on your balcony in a nice home like this. So.